Would you rather have 100 YouTube views or 100,000 TikTok views? That is the question. As someone who has experienced both sides of the coin, I'd like to give you my perspective. Back in 2020, I was a 16-year-old and I wanted to be a TikTok boy. I thought the curly wavy hair was cool and making videos that were quite funny and sadistic was also pretty cool. So I created my TikTok account and I published all these videos where it was just like, yeah, semi-dark humor, mocking UK culture, all that stuff. It was a blast. I made TikToks consistently over a 3 or 4 month period, and I produced about 50 videos. They were fun, they were great fun, and it killed the time that we had when we were all in lockdown back then. So I created the account, and some of my videos made it quite viral. My first very viral video hit 330,000 views, and I was like, wow, how did it hit that many? I was like, damn, is this what fame feels like? And so I kept making more videos. I shot one on my street and it hit 750,000 views. I know, I couldn't believe it myself. And I made a part 2 which hit 200k views, a part 3 that hit about 70k views. I was like, wow, I'm famous. The one that got 750k views was even the second highest on this UK drill song on TikTok trending. And I felt so proud of that. From this whole experience, I gained about 4,000 followers. 4,300, and it was a real blast while I did it. It felt really rewarding. Now fast forward to 2024, I'm making videos twice a week. How do I feel making these videos? A lot better. You see, when people watch a 10-second TikTok of you, that's not enough time to remember the person and implant them in your head, especially when you're consuming about 10 TikToks per minute. And you spend like 3 hours a day on TikTok. So really you watch like thousands on a daily basis. You would have seen maybe 100,000 people in your time on TikTok. And that means everyone is so obscure. You don't remember anyone except for maybe 5 people you watched on TikTok. 5 to 10 people in your whole time of consuming it. Now isn't that very telling about the impact that TikTok videos leave on a person compared to a YouTube video like this? In these videos, I'm actually using my brain, I'm actually talking, I'm actually sharing lessons about having autism and overcoming them. And I speak for roughly 5 to 10 minutes per video, teaching and explaining my story. Now, who would you connect with more? The person you saw make 5 funny jokes on TikTok for 10 seconds at a time, or the person you watched 3 videos on YouTube of for 5 whole minutes each, which left a lasting impact on you and gave you an impression that you will never forget? Well, it's obviously going to be the person you watched on YouTube, which is why I pursue this kind of content, because it's much healthier for the brain and the attention span. I only edit out the moments of silence I have when I'm thinking of what to say next. This creates a level of engagement where it's like a one-on-one conversation with you, except that you can't talk to me. Sorry, I'd love to speak to you, but you're watching YouTube here. And so how does the rate of growth compare on TikTok versus YouTube? Well, obviously, my TikTok account was way more successful than my YouTube account has been, even though I've made nearly 30 videos already on this channel at this point, whereas I made 50 TikTok videos and I got nearly 100 times the followers and way more times the views. Like, I've got over 1,000 views on YouTube, but I got about 1.5 million views on TikTok. It just goes to show the difference of the games you're playing. I like making YouTube videos much more because YouTube has the ability to connect like-minded people through this platform as I'm speaking to you. You can listen to my story, you can be engaged in what I'm saying, and you can learn things, and it's better for your memory. Because if you remember in school, that repeated learning of a certain craft makes you remember it better and makes you master it more. Just like how one of my previous videos explained about mastery versus addiction. So in the end, I would take the 100 YouTube views over the 100,000 TikTok views any day of my life. YouTube is far more rewarding. And I hope you realize that in this screwed up attention economy, that the TikToks aren't great for your mental health. TikToks can literally reduce the quality of your life by making your mental health worse. So how about you choose the longer format YouTube video? How about you watch every YouTube video to the very end, like this one, and see how much better and more knowledgeable you feel after watching it all. I hope you transition fully from TikTok to YouTube. Thanks for listening. I hope my advice helped, and see you in the next video.